Hey, lights on. Time to get editing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, daughter had to put on Yagi, her brain fried. My lady poppin' Zenny, had her lady popping Molly, why she waiting on me? Yogi my area, yogi my area. Keep on heading if you want, I drive it like you know. I don't wanna hear you, just dying, you know, like I'm Bango.
Hey guys, welcome to an video. I just spent 4 months on that, and that video sucked.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of picking up a camera and starting to create content, well, here are 5 tips that I wish someone would have told me that could help you level up your content creation a little bit sooner. And just a disclaimer, by no means am I an expert on any of these things. However, at minimum, I've made an effort to get better at them. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, you need to know your manual settings. Yes, sometimes you can get a decent picture or video with automatic settings. However, you're gonna get to the point to where you need to dial in a specific look or feel, and you're not gonna be able to do that with automatic settings. And you're also getting the most out of your camera with your manual settings. And ISO, shutter speed, aperture, good ways to start. And once you've mastered, there's a lot more that you can look into, like white balance, focus, audio levels. And just by knowing these manual settings, you'll be able to dial in and get that picture that you had in your head onto the camera. So definitely learn your manual settings. Tip number 2 is have good audio. And I know that's easier said than done, but trust me, people will notice when you have bad audio. I know from experience. But it's true. I don't want to listen to videos with bad audio, and I'm sure you don't want to listen to videos with bad audio. So I don't mind if you guys call me out, let me know. I've definitely been trying to at least level up my audio a little bit. I got this lav mic, and I've been learning a little bit about EQ. So if you don't have the budget to invest in better audio, at least mess around with the settings that your editing program has. Sometimes you can clean it up a little bit there, but you definitely need to have some good audio, or at least good enough to where people will want to stick around and continue watching. Tip number 3, and this is again for audio, is sound design. You want to add a little bit of sound design to your videos to spice things up and make things a little bit higher quality. For example, here's a video without sound design. Time to get editing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
And here's a video with sound design. Time to get editing.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, if done correctly, you won't even notice the sound design, but it definitely enhances the video, makes it a little bit better versus not having it. So definitely something you need to look into, and that I wish I would have known when I started. Tip number 4 is lighting. You definitely want to look and do a little bit of research on lighting techniques that can help you improve your lighting, and if possible, invest in a good light, or at least learn to manipulate the natural light that you have disposable. And lighting can definitely change your video quality. It can make a cheaper camera like my A6400, here's an example, have a better image than my A7C, which is my more expensive camera, just because I had good lighting in the A6400 and did not have good lighting in the A7C shot. Now, by no means am I saying that I'm an expert on lighting. However, I have done a little bit of research and tried to learn those lighting techniques. There's a lot of YouTube videos. Let me know down below if you want me to make a video on lighting and what I know so far, but definitely invest in a good light. Tip number 5 is go out there and create more videos. It is really important that you go out there and get reps versus trying to perfect one video, because the perfect video just doesn't exist. Trust me, I've tried, nowhere near perfect. But if you're getting more reps, you're learning a little bit more than if you were to spend all your time on one video. Now, this doesn't mean just slap anything together and throw it out there and you're gonna get better. You want to at least get slightly better than your previous video. That should be your goal every time. Get a little bit better. Along the lines of not just putting anything out there, I guess tip number 6, a little bonus tip, is don't be afraid to admit that your work is not up to your standards. If it's not good enough, try to improve it. For an example, I am super excited to make my studio tour, and I actually filmed that video, but then I realized it is not up to standard. It is not better than my previous video. So I am gonna hold off just a little bit, but I am working on other videos in the meantime. So I am still creating, but I had to admit that that was not my best video. Hopefully one of these tips helped you out, and if it did, hit the like button, maybe sub to the channel for more videos like this. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Everything for the shot, I guess.